Hello and God bless you. My name is Gary Ray. I am a church planter with the North American Mission Board and also pastor of Oso Community Chapel, located in Oso, population 500. Oso Chapel is an old country church that has worked particularly hard these past few years to refine and redefine its mission. Oso Chapel has changed from having one meeting time in one location once a week to coordinating a number of activities in a number of sites 6 days a week. Our journey these last few years began with addressing a number of facility improvement projects. This required scheduling a number of work and cleaning days and involving many in special service. Here's a few things we did. The church had one very small sign that was set up across the street. The church also had a large barn-type building. Its west wall needed paint, and a number of windows were broken. So we boarded the windows, painted the wall, and framed in a large new sign area. The church building was rather plain, hidden by overgrown shrubbery, so we removed the junipers, repainted the cross and railing, and added lights for the Christmas season. Our 100 Ways to Grow the Church program was successful in engaging new people in service. Smaller projects included putting down new non-skid strips and power washing the walkways and developing small but nice landscape projects. Enhancing our facilities was a springboard for expanding our programming. Special programs included a community tea. Our downstairs area was nicely decorated, transformed really. A guest speaker inspired participants. All had a great time. Now, the purpose of expanding programming is to expand our reach into the community. We hosted breakfast appreciation fellowships for area volunteer firemen. The thought was, we will serve the Lord by serving others. These events have been well attended, both by firefighters and their families. We also hosted an area drama team, Fishnet Theater. Their inspirational presentations included elaborate sets and screenplays with evangelistic themes. We worked to connect with and support community programs such as the Oso Fire Department Blood Drive and Flea Market Fundraiser. We also supported Cascade Valley Senior Care Center. We provided special music at their facility and invited residents to share in senior lunch programs at the Trafton School and at Oso Community Chapel. We have supported a number of area families by providing food, utility support, rent support, and by helping with special projects. Here, our youth are assisting with a painting project. We support area residents by giving away food and coats and toys at Christmas time. And in this car are 55 turkeys given away during the Thanksgiving season. We have provided financial support for the Everett Gospel Mission. We have assisted with their meal program, and our craft group knitted hats and scarves for their shelter program. We participated in the Franklin Graham Operation Christmas Child Shoebox Ministry. We have sent about 100 boxes to children in third world countries. Our efforts to help and serve others was profiled in area papers and has increased community awareness of our ministry. The goal is not just to meet people, the goal is to reach people. To this end, we increased efforts to coordinate off-site programming, like the barn. The barn is a 115-year-old building located several miles east of the church. At the barn, youth gathered for fellowships, games, food, and worship, and sharing, and Bible study. Wanting to increase efforts to reach and serve our community, we made arrangements to clean and use the old Oso school. We pulled up old soiled carpets, cleaned windows, painted walls, and refurbished the floors. We cleaned and painted restrooms, cleaned and power washed the basement. We repaired and painted chalkboards. We prepared 3 large rooms for community support classes. We view these classes as bridges, which direct and draw participants to good things. Knitting class participants knit for the needy. Music class participants have been invited to play simple songs in church. Some of their families have shared in these services. Music students have played at community events. Here, a drum student is playing at a fall festival program at the Trafton School. Here, guitar and bass students share in leading worship at a youth meeting in Arlington. The vision is to find new ways to reach and teach our community. We emphasize discipleship. We emphasize Sunday worship, but it doesn't stop there. Here we are coordinating a worship time at the Trafton School. Here we are coordinating a time of worship at a park in Arlington. This picture and video clip is from a fellowship and baptism service along Deer Creek. These pictures are of a worship and study time in my daughter's residence. Here's a fellowship and worship service along Brooks Creek. First there was a church service, then a meal, and then we walked to a shallow and slow section of the river and shared in the ordinance of baptism. Our programming and our mailings have increased community awareness of our ministry, and we have fostered community connections by coordinating a number of community meetings. This community meeting was at a fire station in Oso. Our desire to extend our reach led to our establishing a ministry point in Trafton at the 100-year-old Trafton School that was closed in 2010. Here's a few pictures of a community Easter egg hunt and resurrection story event we led at the Trafton School. Virtually everyone you see in these clips are first-time visitors to our ministry. Other larger-scale events at Trafton included a fall festival. A block party jumpy jump apparatus was enjoyed outside. A number of simple games were organized for children inside the building. An area newspaper recognized our event with a front page article. We also coordinated a centennial event at Trafton. It was a time to connect with area residents and school alumni. There were outside games and special music, lots of food, great fellowship. Folks had the opportunity to share their fond memories. About 100 first-time visitors shared in this event. 2 area newspapers profiled this program, providing wonderful exposure for our ministry. The Trafton facility has been used to host a number of community, family, and special club meetings along with YMCA-type community classes. Through these classes, we show the love of God. And through special gatherings, we share the gospel message. This is a community Christmas Eve service at the Trafton School. We strive to make our teachings creative and relevant. We note what the Bible says about relationships, time management, and finances. We have developed original study books profiling the ministry of Jesus, and a 200-page study book entitled What Every Disciple Should Know. We made available what we call Your Spiritual Passport, a nice collection of 12 preaching and teaching messages on CD. We developed and posted online a variety of worship, administrative, and teaching resources for ministry leaders who serve small churches. We are Great Commission minded. This is our mission field. Our focus are the communities alongside the Stillaguamish River from the greater Stanwood area east toward Darrington. Accordingly, we have coordinated ministry events at a barn east of Oso, along Brooks Creek, at the Oso Community Chapel, at Deer Creek, at the Oso School and Fire Department, at the Trafton School, at a park in Arlington, and our prayer is to establish a new work on the Stanwood-Camano Island border in the very near future. This church facility, located on Camano Island just after you cross the bridge from Stanwood, is vacant and available. Our desire is to establish a new family-oriented, Bible-teaching, Southern Baptist-affiliated, mission-minded church there. We invite you to join us in praying for God's blessing on this new work. For additional information, please contact Pastor Gary Ray at 360-862-3550 or email to osochapel@gmail.com or camanochurch@gmail.com. May God bless you.